We've all been told our whole lives to drink more water, right? It's the golden rule of health. But what if I told you that after age 60, that simple glass of water you've always relied on just isn't cutting it anymore? Today we're diving into 7 specific drinks that science shows could literally change your life by working with your body's new reality.
I know, that sounds a little crazy. Water working against me? For decades, the advice has been so simple. Just drink more. But brand new research is showing that for a body over 60, it's not about the quantity of water you drink, it's all about the quality of your hydration.
So here's the deal. Your body is just not the same machine it was when you were 30. It's a simple fact. As we age, our cells change, and their ability to actually pull water in becomes less efficient. This means that plain water can often just rush right through your system without getting absorbed where you need it most, deep inside your cells.
But here's the amazing part. This isn't a problem without a solution. A really groundbreaking study found a 47%, that's right, a 47% improvement in cellular hydration for older adults who just made a simple swap from plain water to some of these enhanced drinks. Think about that. That's a nearly 50% jump in effectiveness. It just goes to show we can work with our biology, not fight against it.
Okay, so let's get into the why behind all this. What is actually happening, biologically speaking, that makes this shift so important? Let's break down the key differences between your body then and your body now.
When you hit 60 and beyond, a few really key things have changed. For one, your stomach acid is lower, which makes it tougher to break down nutrients. Your cells themselves have become less permeable, meaning they're not as good at letting the good stuff in. And production of crucial compounds, things like collagen for your joints and nitric oxide for your blood flow, has dropped off a cliff. Plain water, bless its heart, just doesn't have what it takes to overcome these new hurdles all by itself. Okay, so that might sound a little bit daunting, but here's the fantastic news. The solutions are surprisingly easy, and delicious actually. So, let's kick off our countdown at number 7 with 2 really powerful yet simple upgrades to your daily routine. Kicking things off at number 7, cucumber mint infused water. Now, this might look like something you get at a fancy spa, but the science here is absolutely solid. Because the ingredients change the structure of the water, it actually stays in your digestive system nearly twice as long as plain water. And that extra time, well, that gives your cells the much bigger window of opportunity to soak up all that wonderful hydration.
And listen, how you make it is really, really important. You want to leave the peel on the cucumber. That's where you get silica, which is fantastic for your skin, and collagen. And you want to just slightly crush the mint leaves before you toss them in. That releases special enzymes that actually help your digestion. It's these tiny details that transform regular water into a super hydrating beverage.
Coming in at number 6, homemade bone broth. Okay, this is a huge leap forward in terms of nutrition. Remember how we saw that collagen production just plummets after 60? Well, bone broth is like delivering a care package of raw materials, amino acids like glycine and proline, directly to your body so it can start rebuilding its own cartilage and connective tissues.
And does it work? Oh yeah. A Penn State study looked at adults over 65 and found that daily bone broth led to a 40% reduction in their joint pain scores. I mean, can you imagine your joint pain being reduced by that much? That is absolutely life-changing when it comes to mobility and just feeling good every day.
All right, next up, we are targeting 2 of the biggest concerns for pretty much everyone over 60. Getting a truly restful night's sleep and keeping your mind sharp as a tack.
Coming in hot at number 5 is tart cherry juice. And this one really surprises a lot of people. It's not just about the melatonin, though it does have that. The real superpower of tart cherry juice is its ability to fight the chronic, low-grade inflammation that scientists now believe is one of the main culprits behind poor sleep as we get older.
And the results from the research are, well, they're just staggering. A Louisiana State University study found that participants over 65 who drank tart cherry juice every day got an average of 84 more minutes of sleep per night. That is almost an hour and a half of extra sleep every single night, just from a little bit of juice. It's incredible.
At number 4, we have golden milk. Now, we've all heard that turmeric is amazing, right? But here is the critical piece of the puzzle that almost everyone misses. The active compound, curcumin, is incredibly hard for our bodies to absorb. You could be taking turmeric capsules every day and getting almost zero benefit from them. This is exactly why the traditional golden milk recipe is so brilliant. When you add a pinch of black pepper and a healthy fat, like coconut milk, it increases the absorption of that curcumin by a mind-blowing 2,000%. I mean, look at that jump. This is what allows it to actually get into your system and up to your brain, where it can work its magic protecting your cognitive health.
Okay, we are officially in the top 3 now, and these drinks are all about protecting 2 of the absolute pillars of your health: your cardiovascular system and your gut.
Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is beetroot juice. And the way this works is just so cool. Your body takes the nitrates in the beets and turns them into nitric oxide. Hey, remember from that earlier chart how nitric oxide production goes down with age? Well, this is your secret weapon because nitric oxide tells your blood vessels to just relax and open up, which improves blood flow everywhere in your body.
And the effect is not small. A study published in the journal Hypertension found that a daily glass of beetroot juice dropped systolic blood pressure by an average of 8 points. Now, to put that into perspective, that's a drop that's comparable to many prescription blood pressure medications. That is significant.
Our runner-up, the silver medalist at number 2, is kefir. This one tackles the very foundation of your health, your gut. It's actually kind of shocking, but research shows that between the ages of 30 and 70, the diversity of the good bacteria in our gut can plummet by 40%. And that loss is directly tied to higher inflammation and a weaker immune system. And this is why kefir is such a powerhouse. It's not like yogurt, which might have a few strains of bacteria. Oh no, kefir is like a full-on repopulation mission, introducing up to 61 different strains of good microbes back into your system. And look at the results. It slashes inflammation, it boosts your bone density, and it supercharges your immune system's frontline defenders. It's a total game changer. And here we are, the moment you've been waiting for. The top of the list, the number 1, most essential, most scientifically backed drink you can have for your health and longevity after 60.
Researchers are actually calling this liquid medicine for the aging brain, and for a very good reason. The number 1 drink is green tea with lemon. A massive study that followed over 40,000 adults found that people who drank a lot of green tea had a 26% lower risk of death from all causes. But there is a trick. There is a crucial secret to unlocking its true power. And this right here is the secret. The most powerful antioxidant in green tea has a crazy name, EGCG. But it's really unstable in our stomachs. Most of it gets destroyed. But researchers at Purdue University found that adding a little vitamin C, like the juice from a lemon wedge, acts like a bodyguard for the EGCG. It stabilizes it and increases its absorption by over 500%. That simple squeeze of lemon turns a healthy drink into an absolute anti-aging superstar. So there you have it, your new hydration plan. 7 amazing drinks, each one targeting a specific biological need that changes as we get older. Now look, you don't need to start drinking all 7 of these tomorrow. Just use this as your guide. Pick 1 or 2 that speak to you. Maybe you want better sleep or your joints are bothering you. Start there. The big takeaway is that small, smart changes to what you drink can make a huge difference in how you feel. So that leaves just one question. Which small change are you going to make today to feel a massive difference tomorrow?